Yeah. Yeah. Can't get. The avenue look different when the temperature drop. Storefront shutters close, but the tension never stops. Steam rolls slow through the cracks in the pavement. Everybody chasing hope inside a city built for patience. Third floor window glowing through the snowfall haze. Single mother counting bills after 14-hour days. Young dreamer at the table with a notebook and pen, trying to map an exit from the cycle he's been in. Across the street, a siren carved through the dark. People kept walking like it wasn't leaving marks. Yellow tape stretched where the footprints ended. Another unfinished story nobody comprehended. Old men outside discussing fate and consequence, speaking low enough to make the silence feel intense. Every block got ghosts, every wall got names. Every generation inherits unfinished pain. Winter evidence scattered through the snow. Some stories stay buried, some the whole city knows. Boom bap heartbeat underneath the cold sky, trying to understand why the strong still cry. Winter evidence written on the streets where ambition and survival always seem to meet. Still the culture stay alive through the struggle and doubt, giving voices to the people trying to find a way out. Jazz from a distant apartment drifted through the air like memory searching for somebody who still cared. Dust on the records, wisdom in the grooves. Life moving forward though the city rarely moves. A childhood friend started chasing quicker gains. Soon as reflection wasn't looking quite the same. Money changed the language in his conversations, turning old relationships into negotiations. Trust became fragile, it's thin winter glass. One bad decision can outlive the moment that passed. Everybody got reasons, everybody got scars, trying to navigate darkness by the glow of distant stars. The streets teach lessons universities ignore about what people sacrifice when they're cornered by war. Not a battlefield overseas, but pressure at home, trying to build stability from uncertainty alone. Winter evidence scattered through the snow. Some stories stay buried, some the whole city knows. Boom bap heartbeat underneath the cold sky, trying to understand why the strong still cry. Winter evidence written on the streets where ambition and survival always seem to meet. Still the culture stay alive through the struggle and doubt, giving voices to the people trying to find a way out. Crates in the basement, dust on the speakers. Break dreams in composition books. History inside the room. Yeah. Years later, I revisit every corner in my mind, seeing different meanings than the ones I left behind. The snowfall still covers every rooftop the same, but maturity changes how you measure pain. Some escaped the borough, some became legends. Some still searching for redemption and direction. The city keeps recording every choice that we make like invisible archives nobody can erase. Every trumpet cry sound like testimony given. Every drum break like another page written. Every rhyme preserving what the years might erase, turning memories into evidence that time can't replace. So if tomorrow comes, let it find me standing tall, learning from the victories and failures of it all. From the hallway to the stage, from the block to the art, carrying the story of the city in my heart. Snow continues falling. Train lights crossing the distance. Another file closes. Another story begins. Another heaven and a heaven and a heaven and a heaven. Yeah. 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 Me never rain. Yeah. Another chapter. No, yeah. Midnight painted the avenue in shades of gray. Steam from the manholes drifted slow across the way. Young blood posted outside the corner market glow, trying to make tomorrow from the little that they know. Third floor apartment, single mother, overdue rent. Every dollar disappeared before it's fully spent. Kid writing verses while the radiator knocks, dreaming bigger than the limits of the neighborhood blocks. Across the street, another siren cut the night. Everybody looked away, though everybody saw the sight. The snow turned red beside a pair of broken shoes. Another headline coming, another family on the news. The block keeps secrets better than the courtroom can. Truth buried deeper than the footprints of a man. Years pass, names fade, but the pavement still recalls every rise and every fall, written on its walls. Cold case files
underneath the winter sky. Some survive, some disappear, nobody asks why.
Boom bap drums echo through the freezing air,
Trying to keep faith faith when the pressure everywhere.
Cold case files.
Pages stained with regret. The city never forgets what the people forget.
Still the music keep breathing through the smoke and pain.
Giving hope to lost souls standing in the rain.
Old jazz records spinning in the dusty living room. Trumpet crying softly like it sensed impending doom. A friend from childhood chasing money at all costs, counting every game but never noticing what's lost. Trust became currency harder than gold. The older that we got, the colder people rolled. Handshakes looked solid till temptation came around. The loyalty collapsed without making a sound. Neighborhood mathematics taught survival first. Dreams and desperation often travel in reverse. One wrong move can echo through a decade of your life, like a tiny spark growing into endless strife. The streets don't speak loud, they whisper in your ear, teaching lessons wrapped in consequence and fear. Everybody searching for a way beyond the maze, trying to escape the cycle before it fully stays. Cold case files.
Underneath the winter sky, some survive, some disappear. Nobody asks why.
Boom bap drums echo through the freezing air.
Trying to keep faith when the pressure everywhere.
Cold case files.
Pages stained with regret. The city never forgets what the people forget.
Still the music keep breathing through the smoke and pain.
Giving hope to lost souls
standing in the rain. Basement ciphers. Dust on the records. Dreams in notebooks. Truth in the rhythm. Yeah.
No spotlight, no luxury, just stories
and persistence.
No spotlight, no luxury, just stories.
Yeah. Now I walk the same streets with a wiser frame of mind, looking back at all the crossroads left behind. Snow still falls on the rooftops every year, but experience changes what we choose to fear. Some found peace, some became cautionary tales. Some still fighting storms behind invisible veils. The city keeps moving, never waiting for the soul, teaching everybody patience through its toll. Every horn staff sound like history speaking. Every drum break like another answer seeking. Every rhyme a document preserved against decay. Proof we survived another difficult day. If tomorrow isn't promised, then tonight is worth. Every lesson learned adds value to the earth. From the hallway to the stage, from struggle into art, the culture gave direction when the world fell apart. Snow covering old footprints, train lights fading beyond the bridge. Another chapter closed, another chapter beginning. Yeah. Yeah. January air hit sharp as unpaid debts. Neighborhood carrying scars, nobody forgets. Corner store witness to 1,000 small crimes. Lottery dreams hanging from fluorescent signs. Old lady praying through the walls every night, while young kings chase survival underneath blue lights. Everybody got a reason, everybody got a case, trying not to disappear without a trace. So a childhood friend turned cold for a profit. Started with ambition in the darkness, caught it. Money changed faces faster than seasons change. One summer apart, now nothing feels the same. Police tape dancing in the freezing wind. Questions never answered where the story begins. Snow covered footprints, but not the regret. The streets remember things people try to forget.
Shadows on the lamppost,
blood beneath the white.
Everybody searching for a future through the night.
Drums keep knocking while the city stays awake. One wrong turn can become a lifetime mistake.
Shadows on the lamppost,
names fade away.
Karma got a long memory, it always finds a way.
Still we hold the culture when the world feels cold. Hip-hop gave us purpose
when we had nothing to hold.
Dusty saxophone crying through apartment halls. Old records spinning while another dream falls. Boom bap heartbeat underneath winter skies. Truth lives longer than 1,000 alibis. The kid with headphones writing bars on the train, trying to make poetry from economic pain. Every notebook page became a small escape. Building hope from scraps the city never gave. Trust got expensive where I came from. Some shake your hand while loading the outcome. Lessons hit harder than the snowfall did. Seen grown men break over things they hid. The block Taught mathematics beyond school books. Read intentions quicker than suspicious looks. Every conversation carried hidden weight, trying to outrun consequences born from fate.
Shadows under lampposts,
Blood beneath the white.
Everybody searching for a future through the night.
Drums keep knocking while the city stays away. One wrong turn can become a lifetime mistake.
Shadows under lampposts,
Names fade away.
karma got a long memory, it always finds a way.
Still we hold the culture when the world feels cold.
Hip-hop gave us purpose when we had nothing to hold.
Basement ciphers, dust on the speakers, crates full of records, dreams bigger than the borough.
No trophies, no cameras,
Just stories.
just stories, and hungry voices.
Yes, years later, I return to the same avenue. Different face in the mirror, different point of view. The snow still falls on the rooftops the same, but wisdom changes how you look at pain. Some friends made peace, some vanished from sight. Some still fighting ghosts every single night. The city keeps moving whether you stay or leave, teaching hard lessons about what to believe now. Every drum breaks sound like history talking. Every horn section like lost souls walking. Every rhyme another document preserved in time. Evidence of survival pressed in the rhyme. Street lights flicker over frozen pavement.
The train disappears into the darkness.
Another winter,
Another story,
another beat,
surviving.
until morning.
Ooh.
Snow falling over concrete blocks. Street lights painting long shadows on the avenue.
Somebody praying,
Somebody praying,
somebody running.
somebody never making it home. Yeah, December wind cut through the project stairwell. Steam rising from the grates like stories never tell. Corner store buzzing, lottery dreams alive. Everybody breathing, but not everybody survived. Young kid with a backpack full of notebooks, watching older hustlers get respected with hard looks. Mother working doubles, father lost to the system. The neighborhood raising him whenever he would listen. Sirens in the distance became part of the beat. Cold nights taught lessons every summer couldn't teach. Friends turned strangers when the money changed shape. Loyalty got measured by the risk people take. Blood stains fading where the snowfall landed. Another candle lit for a soul left abandoned. The city never stopped, the trains kept moving, while another family learned the cost of losing. Blood on the crosswalk,
Snow on the ground,
dreams getting buried while the
train cars sound.
trying to stay alive.
Where the pressure don't sleep,
Every scar got a story.
every promise runs deep.
Blood on the crosswalk,
Names in the wind,
some pay for tomorrow.
some pay for their sins.
Still we hold the culture like a light in the dark.
Hip-hop in our veins,
Heartbeat in the park, Cassette hits floating through apartment walls. Old drum breaks knocking down emotional walls. Jazz horn crying from a dusty record spin like the soundtrack for the wars we carry within. Saw a man get rich then disappear by spring. Saw another lose everything chasing shiny things. Karma moves silent through the borough streets. No judge, no jury, just consequences meet. Night shift workers waiting for the morning train, trying to keep hope alive through economic pain. Everybody got dreams bigger than the skyline, trying to find daylight through a lifetime. At nighttime, the game taught trust is expensive to afford. One wrong move can change everything you work towards. Still the culture gave purpose when the future looked dim. A microphone became a chance instead of giving it. Blood on the crosswalk,
snow on the ground,
dreams getting buried
while the train cars sound.
trying to stay alive.
Where the pressure don't sleep,
Every scar got a story.
every promise runs deep.
Blood on the crosswalk,
Names in the wind,
some pay for tomorrow.
some pay for their sins.
Still we hold the culture like a light in the dark.
Hip-hop in our veins,
Heartbeat in the park. Crates in the basement, drum breaks in the dark. Neighborhood legends, leaving invisible marks.
no trophy,
No trophies,
no headlines,
no headlines.
just memories,
Damn.
an unfinished rhyme.
Years later, standing where the old crew stood, thinking how survival changed the definition of good. Some made it out, some became the street laws, some still chasing answers behind the same door. Winter came again with familiar skies, but wisdom grew stronger behind older eyes. The city kept testing every lesson I learned, every bridge I crossed, every page I turned. Now the beat feel different. different when the saxophone cries like a conversation with the ghosts of our lives. Still carrying the culture through the cold and the pain, trying to make meaning from the losses we sustain. If tomorrow never promised, then tonight gotta count every word from the heart, every truth spoken loud. From the corners to the speakers, let the story remain, a witness to the struggle and the strength through the pain.
Snow keeps falling,
Trains keep rolling,
the city keeps breathing.
somewhere
In the distance,
another beat begins.
somebody.
Yeah. 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 The bass, the speakers. Yeah. 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 January wrapped the block in a sheet of gray. Cold enough to make ambition hesitate. Corner store buzzing under tide, neon glow. Everybody got somewhere they trying not to go. Young kid on the staircase scribbling in the pad, dreaming about a future that his father never had. Mother working late shifts, barely getting sleep, trying to keep the family balanced. When the water's deep across the avenue, detectives mark the scene. Snow covering details, but not what they mean. The crowd stayed quiet, hands buried in coats. Everybody knew the story, nobody wrote. Old heads by the bodega, speaking low and slow, saying karma move patient, but it always no. Every choice leaves traces like footprints in slush. The loudest men usually disappear in a rush. Snowfall, the positions written by the street. Every loss, every lesson, every person we meet. Boom bap, heartbeat underneath the cold air, trying to find hope when survival ain't fair. Snowfall, the positions carved into the night. Some chase the money, some just trying to get right. Still the culture keep breathing through the smoke and doubt, giving strength to the ones looking for a way out. Dusty saxophone drifting through an open window, soundtrack for the souls carrying hidden sorrow. Train tracks humming like a distant confession. Every neighborhood got its own unanswered questions. A friend I grew with started running after cash. First it looked harmless, then it happened fast. The smile got thinner, conversations changed. Soon the man I knew in the mirror got estranged. Pressure make diamonds, pressure break bones. Pressure make people feel alone in crowded homes. The city teach economics from a different lens, what trust worth more than what a paycheck spends. Every hallway carry rumors like smoke. Every joke hid pain, nobody openly spoke. The streets weren't evil, just demanding and hard, making people choose past before they drop their guard. Snowfall, the positions written by the street. Every loss, every lesson, every person we meet. Boom bap, heartbeat underneath the cold air, trying to find hope when survival ain't fair. Snowfall, the positions carved into the night. Some chase the money, some just trying to get right. Still the culture keep breathing through the smoke and doubt, giving strength to the ones looking for a way out. Basement speakers, crates full of records, notebook pages, dreams under pressure. The rhythm remembers what history forgets. Years later I revisit every block in my mind, looking for the pieces that the years left behind. Snow still falling on the rooftops the same, but wisdom changes how you calculate pain. Some made it out and built a different life, some still battling ghosts every single night. Some names survive only through stories we tell, echoing forever through the neighborhood shell. Now every drum break sound like testimony, every trumpet line carry pieces of memory. Every rhyme another document preserved in sound, proof that resilience can still be found. So when the winter comes and the avenue frees, I remember all the voices riding on the breeze. From the hallways to the records, from struggle to art, the city left fingerprints all over my heart. Snow keeps falling, the trains keep moving, the trains keep moving. Another chapter enters the archive, another beat survives the night. Another beat survives the night. Basement speakers, basement speakers, basement speakers. Yeah. The wind hit hard. Yeah. 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 The wind hit hard through the avenue tonight. Street lights trembling in the pale amber light. Corner boys posted where the shadows collect. Learning survival from a world full of neglect. Mama on the night shift, waiting on a break, trying to stretch a dollar to the next payday wake. Young kid by the radiator, writing dreams in a pad, determined not to inherit every struggle he had. Snow covered the pavement, quiet on the scene, till flashing red lights interrupted the routine. The crowd formed slowly, but nobody spoke loud. Too many memories hidden inside the crowd. Old men outside the deli sipping bitter coffee, talking about karma like a debt that never leaves. Said every choice echoes long after it's made, even when the evidence eventually fade. Bloodlines of winter under city skies. Truth don't disappear just because it hides. Boom bap drums keep the heartbeat alive, when the cold try to bury every reason to survive. Bloodlines of winter written in the snow. Every scar got a story, only survivors know. Still the culture keep breathing through the doubt and pain, turning hard times into something that remains. Basement full of records, dust inside the crates, jazz loops spinning stories about destiny and fate. Trumpets crying softly through the cigarette haze, soundtrack in another chapter of the maze. My closest friends started chasing faster routes. Said patience was for people living without doubts. For a while everything looked clean from afar, till success revealed another hidden scar. Conversation shifted, loyalty got tested. The pressure outside matched the pressure he invested. Money changed faces, ambition changed names. Some became legends, some became warnings in the game. The borough never slept, it just changed masks, teaching hard lessons through impossible tasks. Every block got ghosts that the snow can't hide. Every soul got battles they keep locked inside. Bloodlines of winter under city skies. Truth don't disappear just because it hides. Boom bap drums keep the heartbeat alive, when the cold try to bury every reason to survive. Bloodlines of winter written in the snow. Every scar got a story, only survivors know. Still the culture keep breathing through the doubt and pain, turning hard times into something that remains. Train rails humming, notebook pages turning, records spinning.
The borough remembers.
Yeah. Years later, I walk through the same cold streets. Different perspective, same cracked concrete. The snow still falls on the same brick walls, but wisdom changes how a man recalls. Some friends found peace beyond the city lines. Some still trapped fighting wars inside their minds. Some names only survive through murals and songs, proof that memory can outlive what's gone. Every drum break sound like archive testimony. Every rhyme preserve another piece of history. Not glorifying pain, just documenting truth. The loss is the growth, the hunger of youth. So when winter arrives and the skyline turns gray, I remember every lesson that helped me find my way. From the hallways to the booth, from the struggle to the art. Brooklyn left permanent fingerprints on my heart.
Snow falling, snow.
Train lights crossing the river.
Another case, file closing.
Another story survives.
Another story survives.
Yeah. Streetland. Yeah. Street lamp glow on the frozen avenue. Night air sharp like it got something to prove. Kids on the staircase talking about escape, while the city keeps testing every dream they create. Mama worked doubles, barely saw daylight, still found strength to tell her son he'll be alright. Meanwhile the hallway carries stories through the walls of ambition. Desperation rises and falls. Across the block, patrol lights cut the dark. Another name added to the neighborhood archive. Snow covered footprints, but not the mistakes, not the choices people made for survival's sake. Old timers sipping coffee by the corner store, seen the same movie play 100 times before. Said the streets don't forget, they just wait, and every shortcut eventually meets fate. Cold files of the borough, buried in the snow. Every wound got a lesson only survivors know. Boom bap drums echo under winter skies, trying to keep hope alive while reality arrives. Cold files of the borough, pages stained with years, built from dreams, regrets, victories, and fears. Still the culture keep breathing through the struggle and doubt, giving voices to the ones trying to make it out. Basement speakers rattling, no pipes above. Jazz loops spinning tales of pain and love. Trumpet notes floating through the cigarette haze. Soundtrack in another another chapter of the maze. My closest friend chased a faster route, said patience was a luxury he could live without. For a while the money made everything shine, till paranoia started creeping through his mind. Conversations changed, trust became thin. The pressure outside started matching within. Success looked different from a distance away, but every choice carried interest to pay. I watched the borough teach lessons in silence, how pride can become another form of violence, how loyalty matters when conditions get rough, and how some hearts break when enough ain't enough. Cold files of the borough buried in the snow. Every wound got a lesson only survivors know. Boom bap drums echo under winter skies, trying to keep hope alive while reality arrives. Cold files of the borough, pages stained with years, built from dreams, regrets, victories, and fears. Still the culture keep breathing through the struggle and doubt, giving voices to the ones trying to make it out. Train wheels, train wheels humming. Notebook pages turning. Dusty record spinning. The borough remembers everything. Yeah. Years later, walking those same old streets, different mindset, same cold concrete. The snow still falls on the avenue at night, but wisdom changes how you read the light. Some friends found peace beyond the skyline, some still trapped fighting battles in their minds. Some names survive through murals and rhymes, living forever between beats and time. Every drum break feel like testimony, every rhyme preserved neighborhood memory. Not glorifying pain, just telling what's true, how people survive when the eyes ain't new. So when winter settles over Brooklyn once more, I hear the echoes from every floor, and thank hip-hop for giving us a voice to document the consequences of every choice. Snow keeps falling, the trains keep rolling. Another chapter enters the record, another story refusing to disappear. Yeah. When the evidence, yeah. When the evidence, yeah. The night shift ended, but the avenue stayed awake. Steam rising from the grates like the city couldn't break. Corner store coffee in a pocket full of hope. Trying to climb mountains with a fraying piece of rope. Snow-covered tire tracks, not the history. Every building held another unsolved mystery. Old man by the laundromat spoke through the smoke. Life ain't what they promised, kid, it's how you stay afloat. Across the street, sirens painted shadows on the wall. Somebody's mother got a phone, she feared to call. Another young dream folded underneath the strain. Another lesson written deep inside the winter rain. I learned trust carefully, watched it disappear. Seen loyalty evaporate whenever money near. The borough raised fighters and poets at the same time. Some carry pistols, some carry notebooks and rhymes. When the evidence scattered through the snow, every scar got a story only survivors know. Boom bap, heartbeat under city street lamps, trying to stay human through the cold and the scams. When the evidence written in the dark, every loss left a fingerprint, every wound left a mark. Still the music keep breathing when hope running thin. That's how legends survive when the pressure sets in. Basement session, dusty records on the shelf. Jazz horns crying like they talking to themselves. Drums hit heavy, conversations low. Everybody got secrets they don't wanna show. My friend chased fast money, said the clock moved slow. Wanted luxury views instead of public housing glow. At first it looked sweet, brand new confidence. Then paranoia started replacing common sense. Saw him months later, eyes tired and gray, like the weight of every shortcut finally found a way. He said success ain't always what it seemed from afar. Sometimes the brightest light comes attached to a scar that stayed with me, walking through the frozen night, thinking how ambition and survival often fight. The city don't judge, it just records every move, leaving future generations clues to improve. When the evidence scattered through the snow, every scar got a story only survivors know. Boom bap, heartbeat under city street lamps, trying to stay human through the cold and the scams. Where the evidence written in the dark, every loss left a fingerprint, every wound left a mark. Still the music keep breathing when hope running thin. That's how legends survive when the pressure sets in. Yeah, train wheels, distant sirens, cassette tapes spinning, notebook pages turning. The borough remembers Yeah, years passed, now I'm looking through a wiser lens. Some enemies became strangers, strangers became friends. The block still standing where the cold winds blow, still carrying stories only locals know. Some escaped the struggle and built another life. Some still wrestling demons every single night. Some names only live through murals and songs, proof that memory survives long after we're gone. Every drum break feels like archive testimony. Every rhyme line preserving neighborhood history, not glorifying pain, just telling what I've seen. The beauty and the damage living side by side unseen. So when snow falls heavy on Atlantic and Dean, I think about the distance from who I was to who I've been, and thank the culture for a language to express all the victories, regrets, failures in progress. The snow keeps falling, the trains keep moving. Another chapter enters the record. Another soul leaves a trace. When the evidence,
Yo, now where I hear the new start spending. Yo, I'm a kidler. I'm a kidler. I'm a kidler. Yeah. Snow falling sideways through the housing blocks. Old heads watching time from the barbershop. Broken dreams hanging from telephone wires. Young blood chasing heat through invisible fires. Third floor apartment, heat barely working. Mother counting dollars while the landlord lurking. Little brother sleeping with his coat on tight. Sirens paint the ceiling red most nights. Across the avenue a crowd forms slow. Something happened where the footprints go. Police tape dancing underneath the wind. Nobody speaking, everybody listening. The city taught lessons before I learned school. Trust could disappear over envy and jewels. Every handshake carried questions beneath. Every smile has secrets hiding in his teeth. Case files in the snow, written by the street. Every scar, every lesson, every soul we meet. Boom bap drums echo through the winter air. Trying to find light when survival ain't fair. Case files in the snow, pages turning slow. Some rise from the struggle, some never get to grow. Still the culture stay alive through the pressure and pain, turning hard realities into something that remains. Yeah, dusty jazz looping through a basement room. Trumpet crying softly like it sensed the doom. Roads keys floating over thick drum breaks. Frown trap for the risks everybody makes. My closest friends started moving different. Money changes tone and his vision. Used to share dreams sitting on the same stairs. Now we move silent like he carrying affairs. One winter morning his number stopped ringing. Neighborhood rumors started quietly spreading. Some said prison, some said underground. Truth got buried where the snow piled around. That's the thing about streets, they remember names. Even when the faces slowly fade away. Every action leaves a shadow in the cold. Every choice becomes a story getting told. Case files in the snow, written by the street. Every scar, every lesson, every soul we meet. Boom bap drums echo through the winter air. Trying to find light when survival ain't fair. Case files in the snow, pages turning slow. Some rise from the struggle, some never get to grow. Still the culture stay alive through the pressure and pain, turning hard realities into something that remains. Yeah. Cassette hiss. Train rails humming. Notebook pages filling with ambition. The borough never sleeps. It only changes witnesses. Yeah. Years later I walk the same avenues. Different mindsets, same winter blues. Snow still falls on the cracked concrete, but wisdom taught me how defeat can teach. Saw hustlers become fathers, saw dreamers become doctors, saw legends disappear in the photographs, saw hope survive every aftermath. Now every drum break feels like evidence. Every rhyme line carries relevance, documenting moments history might miss. The struggle, the growth, the coexistence. So if tomorrow comes wrapped in gray skies, I keep moving with my head held high, because the streets wrote chapters inside my soul, and every hard lesson helped complete the whole. Snow keeps falling. I'm a cheaper, the record keeps spinning. I'm a cheaper. Another story enters the archive. Another voice survives. Another voice survives.
Yeah. Bass stains, bass stains, yeah. Bass stains, yeah. Yeah. Quarter past midnight, wind cut through the avenue. Train tracks humming like they got a point of view. Corner deli open, old man counting change. Young souls outside trying to escape the same cage. Third floor, always smelling like cigarettes and rain. Single mother praying bills don't arrive again. A kid by the window with a notebook and dream, trying to write himself beyond the neighborhood scene. Across the block, flashing lights stain the dark. Another chalk outline underneath the park. Snow turned crimson where a life ran short. Another case discussed but never brought to court. The old timers watched without saying much. Seen too many stories end from a careless touch. They said karma walks slower than a police patrol, but sooner or later it collects every toll. Red stains on Atlantic gas, snow on the ground. Lost voices echo when the trains roll around. Boom bap, heartbeat through the cold night air. Trying to find tomorrow in despair everywhere. Red stains on Atlantic gas, lessons remain. Every victory earned through a measure of pain. Still the culture stay alive when the world gets rough, turning hard times into art when enough ain't enough. Dusty piano floating from a basement session. Jazz horns crying like a witness confession. Crates in the corner, memories in the grooves. Every record got a history, every break got proof. My childhood friend started chasing larger stacks. Said he found a shortcut nobody else tracked. For a while it looked like everything was sweet, then the shadows caught up halfway down the street. Money changed conversations, trust got thin. Some battles happen outside, some happen within. The city teach lessons that leave permanent marks. How ambition can shine and still travel through dark. Everybody got scars underneath the coat. Everybody got truths they never fully wrote. Trying to stay upright while the pressure increased. Searching for a little hope in the fragment of peace. Red stains on Atlantic gas, snow on the ground. Lost voices echo when the trains roll around. Boom bap, heartbeat through the cold night air. Trying to find tomorrow in despair everywhere. Red stains on Atlantic gas, lessons remain. Every victory earned through a measure of pain. Still the culture stay alive when the world gets rough, turning hard times into art when enough ain't enough. Basement ciphers, basement ciphers. Dust cup the speakers, dreams in composition books. History trapped in rhythm. The records spin, the city remembers. Years pass by, now the avenue looks smaller. Funny how survival make your vision grow taller. The snow still falls on the same cracked stone, but experience teaches how far you've grown. Some friends escaped and built another route. Some still trapped in circles trying to figure it out. Some names survive only through stories retold, like fingerprints preserved in the winter cold. Now every drum break sound like testimony. Every trumpet phrase carry a memory. Every rhyme documenting what the years can't erase. A living archive of a complicated place. So when the night comes and the temperature dive, I remember all the reasons that we still alive. From the hallway to the booth, from the pain to the art. Brooklyn left its evidence carved into my heart. My heart, my heart, my heart.